Los Angeles.
Shut up, it's fucking hurting. Fuck you. Fuck you. Don't interrupt right now, okay?
It's now time for the Love's Kiss Cam. Time to pucker up and give your sweetie a kiss. It's the Love's Kiss Cam.
Don't interact. Don't interact. That's the fucking
So last night, 43-point loss to the Thunder, y'all, is the 7th worst loss by margin, I believe, in Lakers franchise history. Luka injured his left hamstring against the Sixers back in February, and he got hurt again last night. Since then, he has missed 4 games pre-All-Star break. He's appeared on the injury report with a left hamstring sore, and it's just last week he injured this left hamstring again tonight. And like I told y'all, if he misses 6 games moving forward, he's going to not be eligible for the MVP or All-NBA. This is crazy. We're talking about a guy who put up 34, 8-8 and led his team to a 2nd seed so far. He'll go unrecognized by the league because of their new rules. And it's crazy. And the second part is the embarrassment in OKC. Like, let's call it what it is. This was not a loss. This wasn't about fatigue. This really was a structural collapse that I watched last night. The Lakers didn't just lose, they got dissected, bro. Possession by possession by OKC. I mean, the Thunder ran the Lakers off the floor from the start to the finish with pace and space principles, straight up and down. They forced the Lakers into all types of late rotations, all types of weak side tag confusion. It was just a mess. You know, the Thunder targeted mismatches. They hunted switches. I mean, they lived in advantage basketball. Once they got downhill, it was ball game. Defensively for the Lakers, man, they was just stuck in drop coverage, you know, giving up all types of rhythm pull-ups, all types of driving kick all night. This 43-point blowout doesn't really happen by accident. This is a team getting outclassed, you know, schematically and mentally by the toughest teams. I was just praising JJ Redick and the squad on how well they were doing. But when we facing this big-time competition, I just don't know what we're looking like. You know, in part 3, the Luka situation, you know, I think it's a disaster waiting to happen because this is the bigger story. And he's not just dealing with like soreness. This is starting to be now a reoccurring soft tissue problem. And if you know basketball, you know what that means. Hamstrings don't just heal overnight. They tighten up, they linger, you know, they at times compensate. And when you got a player like Doncic who plays with high usage rate, heavy isolation workload, he's going to keep aggravating it. I'm sorry, I just have to tell y'all that's what it is. That's how you go from questionable to out definitely. It's the history of it. You know, the NBA, they implemented that 60-game rule, you know, to stop the load management issue. I get it at the time, but now it's about to punish one of the most dominant people we done seen in the NBA. You know, I think if Luka missing time completely derails your team, then the roster construction is flawed. I know Luka is one of the best that we have, but if we can't stay above water with Luka being down, we're really not no real competitors. I'm just being honest. You know, we can't be relying on one player to create advantages, then rely on the same player to collapse defenses and then generate 80% of the offensive ecosystem. LeBron, Austin Reeves, and the rest of the gang, really included, every guy got to continue to play at a higher level, with or without Luka Doncic. This is not basketball, championship basketball we're dealing with right now. This is about dependency. It really is. It's a lot of unknown. And I don't know right now if the Lakers are contenders or pretenders because of the way we look when we playing some of the best teams in the league. We got some wins against some of the best teams, but when we lose, man, it's just like nasty. It's not even close. So it makes me wonder: is our team really competitors, y'all? Are we really contenders? Or are we just some type of regular season merchant riding star power? Because true contenders don't lose by 43 points. Especially games like this. You got to get up for games like this. I feel like everybody on the Lakers last night just folded under pressure. You know, they look lost on the defensive side of the basketball court. And right now, this team looked like it was struggling a 7-game series against any type of elite guard. And that ain't good. I know the Lakers aren't built to survive adversity. I'm just looking at things. And yeah, Luka's body might be forcing the league, to see it sooner than later. But if he doesn't hit the 65 games, we're about to witness one of the greatest statistical seasons ever. A race from conversations. I got a problem with that. This is where this new rule really backfires. If Luka misses 6 games and is not eligible for any type of awards, I think that will be a very, very disappointing situation for our Lakers. I'm Seven Mitchell. Let me know what y'all think about this disaster of a loss by the Lakers, Luka's injury, and moving forward. What do the Lakers need to do to keep their foot on the gas? I'm Seven Mitchell. This is Lakers Land. Like, comment, and subscribe if you need. And looking forward to more Lakers news, rumors, and reports. Come rock with us. Peace.